Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke throws Hope to the wolves to keep Ridge. Bold and the Beautiful has Hope Logan in selfish mode, but when Brooke Logan steps into Ridge Forrester's office, she isn't far behind her daughter in the selfish department on the CBS soap this week. The one person who was always there for Hope betrayed her on Friday's cliffhanger. After eavesdropping on Hope and Carter Walton's plans, Brooke didn't pause to talk to her daughter. Instead, she hurried to Ridge Forrester to notify him about what she overheard from B&B's latest loving duo. Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan runs to Ridge Forrester. Bold and the Beautiful has Brooke Logan appearing desperate when she walks into Ridge Forrester's office. Then she makes a move that not many B&B lovers expected. Some B&B fans anticipated Brooke would absorb what she overheard and immediately speak to Hope Logan. Instead, when the Logan matriarch heard that Carter Walton and her daughter planned to take over FC, she hurried to Ridge. If Brooke had doubts about telling Ridge Forrester what she overheard, those dissipated when she walked through the office door. There she found Ridge and her opponent Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig. B&B, Hope Logan manipulates Carter Walton? Bold and the Beautiful has the probable demise of Carter Walton seeming very much like a probability after Friday's episode. This scheme he created could bring his career to a sad halt. So far, it looks like Hope's actions push him toward catastrophe, from a professional and a personal aspect. Ridge Forrester is not only his boss, but he is also his best friend. Hope Logan recently lost her job at FC. She seems to have quite a deal of influence over the COO. While Carter is apprehensive, Hope sounds like she is trying to sway him into this risky undertaking. So, this guy, recognized for his loyalty and integrity, finds himself at a crossroads. But not for long. He then agrees to a deceit that could give him and Hope the power to run Forrester Creations. This decision, which may be deemed a kind of corporate larceny, signals a big shift for the COO. Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke shifts loyalty from Hope to Ridge. Brooke Logan is generally her daughter's biggest protector on Bold and the Beautiful. But not this time, she rushed straight to Ridge before even talking to Hope about what she overheard. Some Bold and the Beautiful fans think Ridge's ex-wife hangs around too much. Taylor has practically become a staple at FC. So, this might be what Brooke is scared about, the ex moving in on Ridge Forrester. That said, this could be why she betrays her daughter. Brooke tells Ridge Forrester that it is hard for her to tell him what she overheard because Hope is involved. But then, she swiftly changed her loyalties to Ridge from Hope Logan. So, on Monday's Bold and Beautiful episode, if Brooke's devotion remains with Ridge instead of Hope, then the Logan daughter could experience the sting of her mother's betrayal. This might throw Hope Logan in a tailspin on the CBS soap, as her mother was usually her ally against the Forresters. Ridge rages at Carter. Bold and the Beautiful next week spoilers find Ridge Forrester enraged and taking action during the on B&B. Check out the latest for the CBS soap show. Bold and the Beautiful next week Ridge Forrester confronts Carter Walton. Bold and the Beautiful tell us Ridge Forrester is still grieving the betrayal from his best friend, Carter Walton. His woman, Brooke Logan, did the right thing and told him Carter played him. Now, he's in the position to control Forrester Creations himself. Currently, Ridge is in astonishment, but shortly, he swings gears to wrath. Next week, he calls Carter into the FC office. He confronts him and says he knows what he's doing and what he is up to. Indeed, Carter's in for a shock on Bold and the Beautiful. Later, Ridge hires out hotshot attorney Justin Barber to clean up Carter's massive mess. But there may not be anything the legal shark can do. One thing's for sure, Ridge's friendship with Carter appears like it's beyond repair. B&B next week, Carter pledges his love to Hope. While Carter Walton faces the fury of Ridge Forrester, his love for Hope Logan stays strong. Soon, he tells Hope there's nothing he wouldn't do for her. Then, they make love on the floor of the log cabin. Later, Hope's bliss is destroyed on Bold and the Beautiful. She starts to spiral out when she learns of her mom's terrible betrayal. No doubt, she'll be devastated when she finds out Brooke told Ridge about her and Carter's connection and vindictive plan. And she may never forgive her. Bold and the beautiful Elektra clueless about Remy. Elsewhere, on B&B, Elektra Forrester is happy to see a friend from her past, Remy Price. Little does she know, he's the one torturing her. It's evident that Remy is stalking Elektra. However, she's absolutely ignorant and suggests they should hang out sometime. He says she can count on it. Later, she tells her Aunt Ivy Forrester why she left her family and fled to LA. However, it's something unexpected that one sees coming. Maybe, it has nothing to do with her stalker. Meanwhile, on Bold and the Beautiful, Remy charms Deacon Sharp and piques his curiosity. In addition, Bold and the Beautiful will be preempted for the holiday and sports. Things will never be the same on B&B. Don't miss a minute to witness Ridge Forrester lose it on Carter on the CBS daytime drama. Brooke throws Hope under the bus and Ridge wants answers. The Bold and the Beautiful tease that when November sweeps wrap up, confrontations abound. Last week, Brooke overheard Hope and Carter talking about taking over Forrester. She runs straight to Ridge to tell him about their plans, which surprised and angers him. Despite querying why Carter's initials and signature were on the document, Ridge went ahead and signed with Steffi's, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, urging. Now, there is a conflict approaching, and huge changes are ahead. Here's what to expect from the Bold and the Beautiful this week. Ridge calls a meeting with Carter. The Bold and the Beautiful promo trailer indicates the confrontation between Ridge and Carter is coming. He wants answers about what's occurring with his best friend and the motivations behind trying to pull off a takeover. No one would have anticipated that Carter would betray his second family, especially not on Hope's behalf. Now that their relationship has been made public, there are more questions than answers. What will Carter respond when Ridge confronts him about knowing exactly what he's up to? Did he change his mind about the takeover once his conscience got the best of him? Brooke betrays Hope. When it's revealed that Brooke is the one who told Ridge what Hope and Carter were up to, it might transform things between the mother and daughter. Brooke has always been on her daughter's side, but this time, she chose Ridge. Hope has been acting out lately, and her new connection with Carter is only one of the numerous upheavals she's gone through. They haven't been together long, yet they already confess their love for one another. With so much at risk, will Hope be able to move ahead with her mom after the betrayal? More The Bold and the Beautiful. It's a short week for The Bold and the Beautiful, with only 3 new episodes showing. Thursday and Friday will be blocked for sports coverage during the Thanksgiving break. We will also be provided sequences between Elektra and Remy. She didn't appear terrified to see him and even offered to hang out sometime. However, we know he is bad news. Remy isn't happy about seeing her with Will, especially after the two kissed before the Spencer heir took off. What nefarious tricks does Remy have up his sleeve for Elektra? Ridge confronts Carter, Remy's eerie promise. The week of November 25th to 29th won't be calm for anyone in Los Angeles. According to The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Carter must explain his lie while Remy makes an eerie commitment. Here's a taste at what's ahead. Next on. After spying on Elektra at Two Giardino, Remy made his move by shocking his friend with his arrival. Elektra was astonished yet glad to see Remy. The two companions converse for a while, then, when Elektra leaves, she tells Remy they could hang out sometime. Count on it, Remy says. Based on Remy's conduct, Elektra will bump into him more regularly, something she should be aware of. At Hope's cabin, she and Carter resolve to move forward with their takeover of Forrester Creations. The business conversation puts the new power couple in an amorous mood as they make love on the cabin floor. But their joyous mood might not last long now that their secret has been exposed. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, Ridge is reeling from Brooke's revelation of Carter and Hope's corporate coup. So your daughter and Carter decided to take over control of this company? Ridge asks Brooke, who is just as upset as he is. Ridge will blame the pair equally, but Brooke will have a different opinion, especially with her daughter involved. Later, it's time for Ridge to face the friend who stabbed him in the back. Carter arrives in the office, where Ridge is sitting behind the desk. Ridge keeps calm as he tells an enraged Carter that he knows about the coup. Carter must face the repercussions of his actions, but it won't halt his and Hope's plan. Things are likely to become ugly at Forrester Creations as the battle over control of the company heats up. Elektra's revelation and Hope betrayed. For On the Bold and the Beautiful, spoilers preview that Elektra discloses to Ivy why she started her life over in Los Angeles, and it's not what you expect. Elektra appears ignorant that Remy is a threat. Meanwhile, Remy seeks to incorporate himself in Elektra's new environment and charms Deacon. Over at Forrester Creations, Carter's duplicity shatters Ridge, who instantly rebounds with a plan to mend his deceptive business mix-up. Look for him to call in renowned lawyer Justin Barber. Hope's emotions sink when she hears that Brooke told Ridge about her and Carter's plot. Could there be any bigger betrayal? It's going to be a tragic week in Los Angeles, and you won't want to miss a minute. Upcoming highlights. Oblivious to the danger brewing, Elektra bumps into an old friend, Remy Price. Ridge's amazement soon turns to fury when Brooke discloses Hope and Carter's secret to Ridge. Elektra ultimately lets Ivy in on why she abandoned home for Los Angeles, but of course, it's not what anyone would think. Remy works his magic on Deacon, who is interested. Ridge reels at Carter's betrayal. Ridge pulls in high-end attorney Justin Barber to clean the wreckage that Carter has caused. Hope spirals when Brooke shatters her world with the ultimate treachery. Brooke Logan throws Hope under the bus. The Bold and the Beautiful said it will be a Thanksgiving to remember for Hope Logan and her mother, Brooke Logan. Brooke has always been her daughter's biggest supporter, but she's not jumping on the Forrester Creations takeover bus. In fact, Brooke will derail the bus altogether. Here's what's happening next week on Bold and Beautiful, spoilers down below. The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton and Hope Logan exposed. Hope Logan and Carter Walton have officially gone rogue and are in the process of executing various fraud offenses to steal Forrester Creations out from underneath the Forrester family. Unbeknownst to Steffi Forrester, she initiated a hazardous conflict when she fired Hope Logan and shut down Hope for the future. So far, Carter and Hope have got a leg up in the war because no one knows that they are sleeping together and plotting retribution during pillow chat. But B&B spoilers warn that's all about to change. It's really a miracle that Hope and Carter managed to keep their romance a secret for this long. Brooke Logan fulfilled her pledge and hasn't told a soul. However, that will change when Brooke finds that Hope and Carter are conspiring to take Forrester Creations and perform a plethora of crimes against her spouse Ridge Forrester. Bold and the Beautiful imply Brooke will save the day in Forrester Creations, but will throw her daughter under the bus and tell Ridge what she and Carter are up to. B&B Brooke Logan saves the day, but ruins Hope Logan's day. You have to admit that it's excellent time for Brooke Logan to get to be Ridge's hero. Right now, she's running a losing race against Ridge's other ex-wife, Taylor Hayes. She's had a rough time competing with her broken heart syndrome. But, protecting Ridge's firm and preventing Hope and Carter's onslaught will undoubtedly help Brooke get a leg up against the competition. Justin Barber finishes what Carter started. Ridge Forrester is in shock this week on The Bold and the Beautiful when he finds that Carter Walton has been trying to steal Forrester Creations from his family. After almost a decade of working together, Carter turned on the Forrester family and is trying to take them for all they're worth. Ridge will send in reinforcements, but is Justin Barber truly the best man for the job? Here's what's occurring next on the daytime drama. Keep reading for all new B&B spoilers. The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge Forrester calls in help. Brooke Logan rescued the day and told Ridge Forrester about Carter and Hope's immoral plans to take Forrester Creations. Bold and Beautiful say Ridge decides to fight fire with fire and invites Justin Barber in to clean up the corporate disaster Carter produced. Obviously, the Forrester heir is anxious about his family's finances and is seeking to protect their livelihood. But Justin Barber may not be the greatest pick. The Bold and the Beautiful viewers will recall that Justin was virtually Bill Spencer's right-hand man until he pulled a Carter Walton and tried to take over Spencer Publications. Carter hasn't kept anyone hostage yet, but it absolutely could have come down to that. Is it possible Justin Barber will genuinely sympathize for Carter and decide to finish what he started? Justin is a superb lawyer and financial prodigy, and Carter already has the groundwork built out for a business takeover. Justin Barber enjoys a good corporate takeover. B&B Justin Barber takes advantage. There's also the fact that Justin Barber and Ridge's adversary Bill Spencer are. Brooke set up the keyhole moment to win back Ridge in Rome. The bold and the beautiful and updates indicate a critical moment in Italy impacted Ridge Forrester's, Torsten K. life, granting him with greater clarity about his future. Ridge gazed through the Aventine keyhole in Rome and caught a glimpse of Brooke Logan, believing it as a clear indicator she was intended to be his true love. The bold and the beautiful destiny or deception. Naturally, this spurred Ridge to profess his love for Brooke, leading in their fast reconciliation, again believing she was his destiny. That day represented the fruition of Brooke's hopes, all thanks to Ridge catching a peek of her through the keyhole. Recently, the show revisited that important moment with a flashback, igniting fresh interest in the scenario and setting many viewers to thinking. This has generated internet conversations about the legitimacy of the keyhole occurrence. Was it really destiny, or might it have been deception? Could it be that Brooke planned the entire event to sway Ridge into coming back to her? B&B change of storyline plans and a rewrite? There's a risk that what wasn't planned previously may now become the narrative we share. Revisions and stories are widespread, and it's likely that Ridge will hear of Brooke's role in manipulating events. We can't dismiss Carter Walton's involvement. He looked eager to persuade Ridge to peep through the keyhole. This could suggest he was coordinating with Brooke. In essence, Carter might believe that Brooke and Ridge are intended for each other and supported her in drawing up a strategic strategy. It would surely be amusing to observe Ridge's response upon hearing this reality after all this time, especially since Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, is back in town. The bold and the beautiful Ridge Forrester would be furious to find it was all a sham. Since that day altered everything for Ridge and sent him on a path back to Brooke, he might be outraged to realize it was all fake. This could drive Ridge to rethink his future with Brooke and push him closer to a reconciliation with Taylor. What do you think about a reworking of the Aventine keyhole moment? Could it come out that Brooke arranged the destiny scene? If that's the case, Ridge might overhear Brooke and Carter talking about their plans in Rome. Alternatively, it may be Taylor who hears them and tells Ridge. According to our predictions, Taylor will likely come out on top in some way. Ridge and Taylor might start a new chapter together, so keep a lookout for what's next for them. Brooke and Ridge's relationship will face further problems regardless of the outcome. Ridge rages over Brooke's reveal. On the episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, teasers tease that Ridge's disbelief over Carter's and Hope's Forrester Creations takeover rapidly turns to rage. Don't believe Ridge will just let his company slide through his fingers. Meanwhile, new FC employee Elektra doesn't identify the danger waiting when she encounters Remy, a buddy from her past, at Il Giardino. It's a day full of shocks and genuine emotion that you have to see. Unbelievable. Ridge has recognized the developing tension between him and Carter. However, he still believed that his best friend was an integral element of the organization. Nobody ever expected a terrible vengeance plot from Carter&Hope. That goes for Hope's mother, Brooke, Catherine Kelly Lang, as well. We can only presume that poor Brooke was so horrified and shocked that she didn't even wait to ask Hope what was happening. She went directly to Ridge and revealed that the LLC form he signed granted Carter power over the whole company. Previously on B&B. Brooke overheard Carter and Hope discussing their plot outside the cabin and was beyond startled and upset. Without wasting a beat, she went directly to Ridge in a frenzy and unloaded all the details. Ridge didn't even realize that Hope and Carter were an item. Then, to find out that his best friend duped him into giving away control of the company was simply inconceivable. Meanwhile, Elektra enjoyed a lovely lunch with Will at Il Giardino. Little did she know that Remy was seated at the bar, sadly observing the lovebirds from a distance. Will was summoned back to the office, which left Elektra to finish her supper by herself. Next, Remy approached her, and the two had a seemingly happy reunion. Coming up. Oblivious to the danger brewing, Elektra meets into an old friend, Remy Price. Ridge's amazement soon turns to fury when Brooke discloses Hope and Carter's secret to Ridge. Hope and Brooke's bond shatters Mom's loyalty to Ridge and Ridge's daughter. The bold and the beautiful report that Hope Logan will learn she's been deceived by the last person she expected. Although Hope has endured lots of criticism lately, she felt she could count on Brooke Logan to have her back. Brooke has been going about telling everybody who'll listen that Hope didn't try to seduce John Finnegan. Despite how horrible things looked at the office, Brooke has protected Hope and battled for her to be reinstated every step of the way. That's why it'll come as such a shock when Hope finds out what Brooke did. Since Brooke eavesdropped and discovered out about the LLC scam, she couldn't just sit on a secret that huge. Brooke felt she had no choice but to find Ridge Forrester down quickly and deliver updates. B&B fans know Brooke ratted both Hope and Carter Walton out, so Ridge is reeling over their Forrester takeover ambitions. Whether Brooke's warning impacts the outcome of all this or not, Hope won't appreciate how her mom handled things. This was Hope's chance to get her line back and return to Forrester Creations, so she won't grasp why Brooke wouldn't want that for her. Brooke may tell Hope that she indeed wants that, but not like this. Helping Carter seize control of Forrester Creations isn't right, so Brooke will dispute with Hope about her unscrupulous ways. However, Hope will attack Brooke over her lack of Logan loyalty, at least in this case. It'll be evident that Brooke is devoted to Ridge first, so that revelation will infuriate Hope and spark their battle. Hope may claim that Ridge doesn't deserve that dedication as he's been backing with Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, during her dismissal ordeal. It should leave Hope feeling snubbed since Brooke couldn't back her own daughter up. It's reasonable to anticipate that Brooke and Hope's relationship will endure a big hit. Hope and Brooke's friendship will collapse in a heartbeat, so we'll bring you more predictions on the aftermath of Brooke's startling move. The bold and the beautiful reveal that Hope will have a hard time moving past what Brooke's done. Brooke stunned by Carter's plan, will she tell Ridge? The bold and the beautiful document that Brooke Logan does what so many in this version of Los Angeles, California, do. She happens to be in the right environment at the right moment, overhears a riveting conversation, and then actively eavesdrops. Brooke departed her cottage, where she's kindly allowed her daughter to live for years. But then Lang's character returned just in time to hear Hope Logan and Carter Walton chatting. The bold and the beautiful, why would Ridge Forrester sign? Carter succeeded. He got Ridge Forrester and Steffi Forrester Finnegan to sign the legally licensed corporation paperwork. Brooke's overhearing Carter and Hope's chat was wonderful soap, and Ridge matched that moment, not realizing what Carter had done. It is arguably a dubious plot aspect. Ridge, seeing that Carter signed his name and initials in the manager's area of the LLC, might be something a rookie CEO might overlook. But the co-chief executive officer of Forrester Creations? In addition to the aforementioned, Ridge has been aware of Carter's exceedingly strange and violent behavior at work in recent weeks. Kay's character understood that Carter was furious because Hope for the Future was eliminated and because his concept to make FC into a premium luxury brand destination was denied. So, knowing what he knows, Ridge didn't query Carter's name on the manager's part of the documents? B&B Steffi Forrester didn't question anything? Steffi was the first to sense why Carter's demeanor transformed so abruptly. She feels Hope got in Carter's head and has convinced him to pity her. Knowing what Steffi knows about Hope's history, she wouldn't doubt Carter's name in the manager's slot on those records. The above needs to pass the soapy smell test. Steffi has been leaping on all threats to her authority. Then, when her father discloses what Carter did, the slight diversion of Taylor Hayes entering the room allows Steffi not to question what Ridge stated. The bold and the beautiful, who does Brooke Logan save? Brooke loves Ridge and considers him to be her destiny. But she is presently standing with Hope, who Brooke believes Ridge harmed by not blocking the axing of HFTF. Hope hid information of Carter's plot from her mother. Brooke has to consider that. She has plenty to say about family and business topics, mainly because they're typically intertwined. So, it makes reasonable to suppose Brooke will confront Hope, Carter, or both. She should urge them not to proceed. But if they refuse, Brooke will be in a bad place and question if she must tell Ridge the truth. Brooke has to talk with Hope so she can gather additional information. If Hope doesn't get Carter to cease his scheme, then Brooke will face alienating Ridge, with Taylor conveniently accessible for his recovery. Elektra's invitation, Ridge's confrontation, Hope's passion. The bold and the beautiful are here. In the following episode, fans can anticipate Ridge Forrester to seek answers from Carter Walton. Hope Logan will struggle with Brooke Logan's betrayal? Also, Elektra Forrester offers an invitation to her friendly stalker, Remy Price. Keep reading and let's discuss about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Remy Price, friendly stalker. B&B disclosed that fans know that Remy is pursuing Elektra. However, Elektra seems oblivious that her stalker and tormentor has been her friend, Remy. Moving forward, Remy has shown up in Los Angeles. After cornering Elektra at Il Giardino, the designer-in-training will issue an invitation. Elektra suggests that she and Remy hook up sometime. In a menacing voice, Remy informs Elektra that she can count on it. B&B Hope Logan's intimacy. On Carter will make Hope a promise. Carter tells Hope that there isn't anything he wouldn't do for her. With Hope assuming that Carter is the key to getting her life back, she sleeps with him again. Blaming Brooke Logan. The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Brooke overheard Hope and Carter's scheme. Brooke went directly to Ridge with some unpleasant news. When Brooke informed Ridge what she overheard, he seemingly blames her. In a sample clip, Ridge states, "Your daughter and Carter decided to take over this company." The Bold and the Beautiful Elektra's invitation, Ridge's confrontation, Hope's passion. The Bold and the Beautiful. In Monday's episode, Ridge will need to take severe action. Ridge sits at his desk at Forrester Creations in a preview film. Carter walks in and Ridge confronts him right there. As Carter stands anxiously, Ridge says he knows what the COO is up to.